Welcome back to another video. I am really excited about the content for this week because it is for realtors that are doing what I call the most on social media, right? You post it all the time trying to get likes and attention because you believe that that's how you're going to get leads. But in this video, I'm going to tell you how to do it a little different. I'm going to talk to you about how to post not for likes, but to feed your database. If you know me, I'm the queen of database because the database helps you create a predictable pipeline that you can eat from for years. So tune into this video, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're tuned in, and let's get right into the content. Hey guys, my name is Cheese Cowan. I am the CEO of Real Estate, and I am the person that's going to help you systematically and strategically build a predictable business that funds, not runs your life. I help realtors use strategy to build a business that they can eventually retire from. That means in everything, we have to be intentional with how we build our business. And if you're like most agents, you're using social media to attract. You're not being intentional with it. As a business owner, one of the things that we have to settle is that we have to be intentional about everything. Everything matters. Realtors use social media to attract. CEOs use social media to convert, routing everything, every comment, every DM to a database driven follow-up system. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to make your content feed your CRM, because your CRM is where you go to convert customers. So we're no longer posting for likes. I want you to get that out of your head. There are people, do you know, that have 1,000 likes, 10,000 likes, and they're not making no money from social media. I actually convert leads from the database, but I pull them from social media into my database, into a follow-up system. So here's the thing. You're not going to have to guess who to call. You're not going to have to guess what to post. Your follow-up system that you build on the back end is going to tell you all that. Social strategy systems equal sales. Having a social media strategy and a system equals sales. If your content does not end in a calendar event, then you just got a vibe. Somebody called a vibe. I don't care who likes my post. And to be honest with you, my posts don't get a lot of likes. But guess what? I get a lot of DMs. I get a lot of people going into my database. Why? Because that's how I designed it. I'm looking for business that converts. I'm not looking for likes, because likes ain't going to pay my bills, honey. It is not, and it's not going to pay yours either. So today I'm going to give you 3 ways to make your social media strategy feed your CRM so that you can book appointments on purpose. So the premise is you're going to create a system first. I cannot stress this enough. You're going to create some type of funnel, some type of system, and then you're going to create a back end follow-up that prepares for conversions, appointment set, listing sign. You're going to create some type of follow-up system that prepares you for conversions, appointment set, meeting, and then signing. So before you post anything on social media, you have to make sure your database has stages for new contacts. Are they new? Are they engaged? Has an appointment been set? You can do this through tags. Are they a past client? Are they a sphere of influence? Are they a seller? Or are they an investor? You also have to have dated next steps. If you don't have next steps, it's not real. Social media is not a lead generation system. It is a tool that you can use in conjunction with or in support of your current lead generation system. It's a top of the funnel switch that drops people in your system so that timing, not feelings, decide your day. See, what happens is if you don't have a system, then you think like equals money. It doesn't. How many of you have posted a post and you got thousands of views but didn't make any money from it? How many of you have posted a post and you got 2 views, but those 2 people went into your database and you were able to convert from it? That's what we're after. Something systematic and predictable, because that's how we're going to grow our business. So the first thing is on every post. So I already talked about creating the behind the scenes stuff. I have videos on that, attraction marketing. Please go search my YouTube channel and find those things. But the first thing you want to do when you start using social media to convert and capture information and not attract is you want to always have a binary call to action that auto routes into your CRM. Let me say that again. You want to always have a binary call to action that auto routes into your CRM. Let me tell you what that looks like. Every post should end with a binary next step, binding them. right? Meaning click here for more information. And when they click there, they get a link to go into an email, like give me your email, phone number, etc. And as soon as they get that link, it brings them into your database. You want to make sure that whatever, like if you're creating a seller home equity guide, when the seller home equity guide is released, then that person has to put in their name, email, phone number. I don't think address matters at this point, but if you want to, name, email, phone number, address. And then once they click enter, they get whatever you're promising them. They get that immediately or by email. I like by email because then you make sure you got the right email. But then they automatically go into your database. And we know that they're a seller because that's why they downloaded a seller home equity guide. We know that they're interested in selling. So they will go new seller. That's the tag for them. And then you would give them a follow-up that's automated, already done before they even got to your database. You've mapped out, and go back and look at my previous videos. You've mapped out an 8x8 touch point where they're going to get 8 touches in 8 weeks around home equity. So you're going to talk to them for 8 weeks by video, by phone, by text about home equity and what it looks like to calculate it and how they can do it themselves or how they can call you for support. But you want to make sure that that database is supported to start converting them automatically, which brings me to my next point. Never post anything on social media without a binary call to action, because that's how you're going to move them from socials into your database. And I really want you to understand your database is a living and breathing bank account that you can literally go in and print money if you're doing it well. Let me give you some binary call to actions. Comment CMA. These are things that start to prepare people to be in your world. And how it converts in your database is the comments are going to trigger a DM. You can use something like ManyChat for that. They're going to get an auto tag in your database, auto reply, and then you're going to start now nurturing them. And you're going to start now asking questions automatically. And what I love about this is once you do it once, you never have to do it again. So once you set this up, you can have 50 people move through this process. This is what I love about it. So now when I post in groups and I do all these things, I'm not really looking for anybody to comment on the post. I'm giving out a free resource. I'm expecting somebody to download it so they can go on my database. I'll take care of the conversion at home, and I'll take care of the conversion with automation because that's what conversion is for. Here's what I want you to understand. Social media should create hand raises, people to say, I'm interested. Once they say I'm interested, they've done their part. Now it's up to you to deepen the relationship, and that takes place in the database. So the call to action can be verbal, it can be nonverbal. Want my formula, want to know how to do this, comment this. So that's going to be step one. You always, and when I say always, always want to post a binary call to action that puts them into your database. And you want to try to make it to where it goes directly into your database without you having to do it. If you have to do it, that's fine. But things like Zapier can communicate with the form in your database and put them in there for you on auto, because anything that you can automate, you can actually duplicate a lot faster. You can scale a lot faster. So I am a fan of automation and duplication on all levels. The second way you're going to start to use your social media feed to feed your database is you're going to offer value assets that mirror life's triggers. Remember I told you this, and I've said this in all my videos. People don't buy houses because you call. They don't buy houses because you're scripted well. They buy houses because there's a life trigger, life event. Life has moved them in some way where buying, selling, or investing makes sense. And the purpose of creating content is that I'm going to exchange the valuable content that I have, like a seller home equity guide, a buyer resource, a down payment assistance guide. This is the value that I'm offering. And I'm going to match it with things that trigger life events. For example, I had a coaching client, and she did a webinar on estate planning. Like, if the person that you love dies, what do you do with their real estate? She did a 30-minute presentation. So what she did was, did you have somebody in your family that passed and don't know what to do with their assets? Click here and watch my 30-minute video on XYZ. So then now, if somebody has that life trigger, they're going to click there and they're going to want that information. So they're not going to have a problem giving you their email. They're not going to have a problem giving you their phone number in exchange for that information, because for where they are in life, they need it. And that's going to start helping you create value assets that align with their triggers so people can actually opt in and get into your database. Because once you're in my database, I tell people, once you're in my database, we locked in. You're not getting out of here without doing some business with me. And I don't care if it's 1 month, 2 years, 3 years. Life is going to move you in a way in 1 month, 2 months, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, where you're going to have to make a real estate move. And guess who is going to be all in your Kool-Aid and know the flavor because she has been intentionally preparing you for conversion? Me. Give you some examples of what that may look like as far as value assets. Want to know what your net looks like? Click here to download a seller net sheet. Do you want to know what it would look like if you close on a property where you got down payment assistance? Do you have to pay it back? Click here for more information. See, this is going to be things that start to help people say, okay, this person has the value that I need. And then you can ask them even to tell you their trigger. Are they in a lease? Are they in a promotional space? Are they upsizing, downsizes? Are they having a baby, getting married? And you start to ask these questions. But when you ask these questions, you should be starting to create value added content around it. For example, one of the things that I think I'm going to do here in the next maybe 2 months is I want to create a guide for people getting married and how they should buy real estate separately and together. Because I don't think enough people talk about that. If you have two people that are getting married, the logical thing that people think about, or the most logical thing that I see people do, is say, we should buy a house. I would beg to differ. What if both of you bought an investment property? And then now you had that in both of your names. And then you took the equity from that investment property as far as the money that you were making every month. And then you two bought a house together. Because now what happens is you have a value appreciating asset making money for you separately and individually. You have two opportunities to get equity. And then now you're using that monthly revenue to reduce your spending every month as far as what you spend on the cost of living. See, people are not thinking about this because it's your job to create content that mirrors, that speaks to this so that they can start to get in your wheelhouse and see you as a person of value. That's how you prepare for conversion. We keep trying to post something to get somebody to see us as valuable. No, value thinks about what a person needs long term, and it creates something systematically that they can go back to, that they can learn from, and that they can really grow their lid and mindset from. So you have to start thinking about what value added content can I create that would make people want to click and give me their information. Because if you watch any of my previous videos, I said that lead generation is really information gathering. So when I'm putting the content out there that's valuable, that's the asset, I'm putting it out there because I want it to be so valuable that you don't mind exchanging information with me in order to get the valuable content that I had. Hopefully y'all clocking that and that makes sense to you. The third way to turn your social feed into a feed for your database is you're going to have weekly social CRM power blocks. So you want to make sure that every week that you have a 60-minute time block where you are mapping out your social media content around the value added products, around what call to actions you're going to have to actually get them to give you that information so that they can get in your database and begin to be converted. You want to make sure that you are doing this every week and being intentional about it. You want to make sure that you're using something like Zapier to connect your database and the form that you're using on social media. But the goal is to make sure that you have an ability for them to stay connected with you past the post, for them to do more with you other than just like. So you want to make sure that you're creating content, but then you make sure that you're communicating that as well. I want you to understand posting is not a strategy. It's not intentional. So we want to stop posting and start working on our conversion plan. And if you understand how to use a database, this is going to be very, very easy for you over time. Your content on social media, it must serve your system, not replace it. Your social media content and posting can never replace a lead generation strategy. It's a tool that makes a lead generation strategy much stronger and allows for better conversion because one, that's where people are. So you're going to have access to more people. But once you get access to those people, what you do with it determines how you can eat from it. You want to make sure that you understand binary call to actions and you want to auto route everybody to your database. And that's how social media becomes a pipeline and not a pastime. See, a lot of us are doing things to be seen, but they're not systematic and they don't prepare for conversion. In lead generation, conversion is king. How do I convert this person over time is always what I want you to be thinking about. Now, I cannot leave this video without saying if you need help with this, you can book a strategy call. I can help you with that. But also, this is what we're doing in our blueprint program. When we have our coaching calls on Thursday, our live coaching call with me, we talk about these things to help you grow your business strategically and systematically through any channel. But even if it's social media, you have to have a strategy. It is important because your database is the business. If your database is the business, my whole number one goal in anything that I do for the business is to feed that database. Feed it. And that's what this video should help you do. My name is Cheese Cow and I'm the CEO of Real Estate. And I thank you so much for tuning in. And prayerfully, you are getting your database to a place where it can run your business for you. The statistics on how much a database support business growth are profound. If you add people to your database, systematically communicate with it, you will see a return on your investment in the form of a pipeline that funds, not runs your life. So make sure you are getting that information. And I'll see you in the next video.